Okay, guys, welcome back to part two of using Turnitin.com to check for plagiarism. So as you guys know, I uploaded all of the writing for my multi-genre project to Turnitin.com. I copied and pasted everything from these three files to Turnitin.com. And I have a really low similarity score, and it is green, which is very, very good. But I am worried because I wrote this all on my own, and I wrote this all on my own, and this I pulled from some sources. So even though it's green and low, there might still be plagiarism happening. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click it, and it's going to open up and show me what I uploaded. And the first thing I uploaded was my short story. So it's not going to be that because I wrote that off in my brain. So if I click this little 4 for my 4%, it tells me where things came from. So 1% of that came from a paper that was submitted to Rochester Institute of Technology. If I click it, it shows me where, and it says the term gamification, coined by computer programmer inventor Nick Pelling in 2002, was not widely used until 2010. So that's similar to something that someone submitted in a paper to Rochester Institute of Technology. I don't get to see that paper because submitted papers are the intellectual property of the authors. So I don't get to do a side-by-side comparison. This is probably fine because it's just this and it's not very much. But this 3%, let's investigate that. Okay, so this tells me that this whole section is really similar to a section at thetechadvocate.org. And because that's not private intellectual property, I can see that side by side. So if I click that, it shows what is written on this website and what I wrote. So gamification sometimes includes badges, leaderboards, and a type of educational competition or game. Gamification can include badges, leadership boards, and any type of educational competition or game. You see how the bold is what is the same between what I wrote and what's on the website? That's a lot of stuff that's the same. And I know it's a lot of stuff that's the same because I just copied those two paragraphs from the website and I changed a few words. You see how even though I changed a few words, it still picks up on it and knows what I'm talking about? If I saw something that looked like this, that would be plagiarism and you would have to get a 0 for this genre piece. You don't want that to happen, especially if you're one of the 2 or 3 people that have already got a plagiarism mark against you in the last year. Because if that is you, that means that it's an automatic fail for the class. Yes, even if it is just this small, it's still an automatic fail for the class. I really want you guys to be careful. I really want you to take this seriously. This is the kind of thing that can get you kicked out of college. You don't want to do that, especially after you've given them thousands of dollars. Yeah? So learn now, not then. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to make sure I know where this is in my document. I'm going to go to it and I'm going to change the wording. What I would recommend in terms of doing that is that I would, hold on, let me bring this up, is that I would probably go back to this website and read through this website again and make sure that I have all of the ideas that I want to have from this website. Then I would close the website, erase this section of my text, and rewrite it just from my mind. That way, I can avoid using the phrasing that was used in the website and can do it all on my own and not get caught for plagiarism. When I want to do that and have that all done and I'm ready to go, I will click resubmit. It will be like, are you sure? And I will say, yes, I am sure. Do note that after 3 resubmissions, you'll need to wait 24 hours. And I will hit OK and I will do everything again. Yeah? And then again, it will generate a similarity report and I can check. This is actually the 3rd time that I've submitted this because there wasn't any plagiarism and I had to invent some. So just keep that in mind. So give yourself time to make this happen because after the 27th, when it's due at 11:59, you will not be able to do it. And whatever is stuck there is like your final version. So make sure that you give yourself time before midnight next Friday to do this plagiarism check. And as always, if you have any questions, email me and ask.